Hello and welcome back to another episode of Buy Now Sell Now Realty TV. I'm Jeff Barnes, managing broker and owner of Buy Now Sell Now Realty here in Tampa, Florida. And today's episode is entitled, Let That Lead Go. Again, let me repeat it, let that lead go. One of the most frustrating things about real estate is we found ourselves on this hamster wheel chasing lead after lead after lead. We're getting tired, we're calling, we're texting, we're emailing, we got them on drips. We're doing all these things, right? There's a lot of things we're chasing when it comes to these leads. And I get it, guys. I know how frustrating it is, to a point where, as I've decided to get more and more involved with real estate, dealing directly with prospects and leads, the thing I'm learning the most is let them go the moment they push back. If they get your drip and then say stop, or if they get your drip and then say they never signed up for it, or if they clicked on your ad and when you called them, they tell you, how did you get my number? Let them go. One of the things you're going to find, guys, is most of those leads are not real leads. They're other agents. They're people who were kicking tires. They were just bored at night. They were surfing the web, all that kind of stuff. Because people who want to buy or who want to sell, when you talk to them, you know it. So the reason I'm telling you to let that lead go is we're spending more time with the bad leads, and now we don't have that energy to deal with the good leads. I did a video, and you can see it down in the playlist of do you want leads or do you want closings? And so often we get these leads. Let's just say you get 10 leads a day. Well, you're using the same script. You're using, they've turned you into a robot, and now you do your thing and that kind of thing. But we chase instead of letting go. Because you guys got to understand, the sales is a pendulum. So the more you push, they go this way. The more you pull back, now they start coming to you. Make sure, guys, that you do a mix on that pendulum. Now I get it, you're going to call some of them. Some of them are going to be worth it. And I think you need to decide what's the price range where, hey, if they're looking at these amounts of houses or this price house, okay, I'll chase that one a little bit. Okay, but you got to get you a baseline of what am I going to chase. Remember, nobody buys from the desperate sales rep. So if all of a sudden you'll take everything, the lead is going to realize that you're chasing, and you're chasing, boom, 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 you're chasing, and they're just running to another agent who's not chasing. You ever seen that the lead all of a sudden stopped talking to you, stopped taking your phone call? They found somebody else who's not in the lead business, they're in the closing business. You got to let that lead go so that you can start spending time with people that'll let you be an agent versus letting you be a high pressure cold call salesman. Nobody wants to hear from that person. And granted, I know you guys will see the actual Instagram post and Facebook post where this person did $50 million in sales. Well, they don't tell you that they're not cold calling. A lot of that came from referrals, and a lot of that came from higher quality leads from different lead sources that a lot of people don't use. And I just want you guys to understand that all these leads, you should definitely have a qualifying prospect. I'm gonna give you guys one tidbit. One thing I say with every lead when I call them, if I don't hear back from you within 24 hours, I'll delete you from my system and know that I'm just not a good fit for you. Well, I didn't do that for them, guys. I did that for me. Because if they don't call you back within 24 hours, they don't plan on using you anyway. And we're creating a sense of urgency so that I can move on to the next prospect, move on to the next lead. So learn to let that lead go. Don't chase. Talk to the most successful agents out there. Talk to anybody who's out there in any type of business. They don't chase these bad leads. Guys, when you're fishing with a net, some fish that you don't want gonna come up, right? That's why you gotta throw them back. I gotta keep moving on until I can find the best prospects. Give yourself 24 hours. 48 hours, 72 hours, but give yourself a time on when you're gonna let that lead go. But the quicker, the better. And man, I'm Jeff Barnes, managing broker and owner of Buy Now Sell Now Realty TV. And man, I appreciate you guys tuning in down here to watch me in sunny Tampa, Florida. Well, it's not that sunny today, it's a little cloudy. But I want you guys to understand and let that lead go. Look at the rest of the videos in the playlist, guys, and I think you're gonna find that all I'm trying to get you to do is enjoy the profession of real estate versus being turned into some high pressure cold call salesman that's spending all this money on dialers, hiring virtual assistants, all that money that has been paid out. Guys, you don't have to do that anymore. Give yourself a time to cut bait. Don't let it be longer than 72 hours so that you can move on to the next lead. If they're not calling you back, they're working with someone else, and that's fine. I need to move on to get somebody who wants to work with me. Again, Jeff Barnes here with another episode of Buy Now, Sell Now Realty TV, owner and managing broker, Buy Now, Sell Now Realty here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. And until the next episode, we'll see you there.